Bueno, teacher,
Hello guys, how are you?
Hello,
who are
man.
you?
Hello, teacher. How
Great?
are you?
Alright, really cool. Like I say, it's great to see some new faces here tonight and to see some of you here. Hello guys, how's everybody?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Fine. Alright. Can everybody listen to me?
Yes, I do.
Yes? Good.
Yes, I
Lina,
do.
Astrid, Javier, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Somebody asked me where I work. Yeah, I work at an institution called Centro Cultural Colombo Americano, and it's from my house. It's about 15 minutes on a motorcycle. So plus traffic conditions. So everything depends. So the traffic got in the middle of the way, so I was a little late. So it's good to see everybody here. Astrid, how are you tonight? Very well. That's the attitude.
Very well,
Lina, how are
teacher.
you tonight? Fine, fine. All
Yes,
right.
I am fine, teacher.
Alberto,
Thank you.
what's up? How are you, man?
Yes.
Who are you, teacher? How are you? How are you, everybody? Everybody's okay?
There you go.
Very
Paula,
good.
how are you today? You're not in
Thank
bed.
you.
No, I'm not in bed today. I am very
Perfect.
good. I'm much
Right,
better this
good.
week. Thank
And
you
we
for
have here
asking.
Rosita, right? Rosita, is that your name? All right.
Yes,
How are you?
teacher.
Welcome.
Hello, teacher.
Welcome to the
I'm
welcome
fine.
to the group. How are you, Rosita?
Fine.
Yes, Rosita, where are you
Very
from?
well. Thanks. I'm
Barranca
from
Bermeja.
Barranca Bermeja,
I
Santander.
think Paola right there is waving because she's also from Barranca Bermeja. Barranca Bermeja. It's kind of complicated for me to say that.
Yes.
And Javier, are you there, man? Javier. I think we still having it. Okay. Rosita, so great to see you tonight. Great to see everybody here tonight. Well, today we're running a little late, I'm sorry. So we're gonna get down to business, all right? Guys, ready? Mm, so the topic for tonight, what are we
Okay,
talking about
ready?
tonight? Tonight we're using one of the most studied topics in English, which is passive voice. Okay, ever heard of passive voice?
Yes.
Don't worry, this
I
is the
don't
perfect
remember.
class for you. Today we're going on passive voice. We're having two topics. We're talking about passive voice with art. And I think I lost connection right here. This is some this is some pretty messed up thing. Well, my screen is filming, and okay, I just open this thing up. Okay, so for you, tutor and friends, I'm having a class on passive voice tonight. So here we go again. Back on the road. Here we go. So we're gonna respond to that. Hello guys.
I reckon.
Hello guys. Sorry, I don't know. I lost connection. So I'm sharing with you. I was saying that we were talking about passive voice, but the first part is dedicated to art, and through art we are going to study this topic. So here's a document. I want you to open that document, guys. And once you open that document, you will see certain pictures and some. Oh no, that's not the document. Wait a minute, send the wrong one. Sorry guys, that's not the document. No, I'm sorry. I just
That's
happened
not
to
the
send the
document?
wrong one. Um, yes.
Oh, we did that
Okay,
one
no,
before.
sorry. It's just
Yes.
sorry. I just gave you the wrong document. Yeah.
You know, teacher, Rosita
Yeah.
and I
Where
had
you
met before.
where you knew each other? Uh huh.
We were
Yes.
we were classmates in another course a few
Yes.
semesters ago,
Yes.
and
Are
we
you?
didn't know each other face to face. I mean, I recognize her name, but
Oh, it's
know her
great. It's
face. It's the
great.
first
Okay,
time.
so this.
And I didn't know that she was from my city either. So, very good
Really nice.
coincidence.
Really
Strange
nice.
things.
Ahora,
The word is too small. That's
Yeah,
why.
the word's too small. Yes, incredible. Now, but she's in Bogota. You were in Bogota, and she's in all the way in Barranca Bermeja. I can say that. How do you say? I can say Barranca Bermeja.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Barranca Bermeja. Yes.
You got it. You got it.
but Paola was living in Barranca Bermeja before.
Yes, all my life until I moved here to study.
All
So,
right.
and you know what? I'm cold and it looks like you are very
How's the
hot.
weather?
So,
How's the weather in
The
I
Bogota,
think
sun
Paola?
shines.
always cold, but especially
How's the
these days,
yes?
has rained a lot. So,
And how's the
rains a lot and it's very, very cold. Right now, we are like around 8
8 degrees?
degrees, maybe.
Jesus Christ!
Oi.
It's about
Foggy
to snow.
outside. It rained all afternoon.
It's about to snow.
It's very cold.
I think it's about to
I hate it.
snow. Jesus, 8 degrees?
Yeah.
Oh no. What city are you in, Alberto?
Don't worry. I am in Long Branch, New Jersey. The weather is really, really cold. Today in the morning it is almost like 35 Fahrenheit. That's almost 1 or 2 degrees centigrade. So that's really cold. Now the winter is coming. This is around the corner. So don't worry about that. You okay? You good? Don't worry.
I'm happy
You
where I am.
okay?
So in my case, is comparing to you, I'm in hot weather.
Yes, you're right. This is the spring over there. That's the spring over there. That's good weather. But now I'm here. It's just, the weather changes. That's kill us and too cold in the morning, especially maybe tomorrow morning they get snow very light. So we're waiting. See what happens.
Yes, I have a question for you, Alberto. How long have you been living in New York? Ah, New
I live
Jersey.
in New Jersey. I live in for, yes, I live in for
25
almost
years?
25 years. Yes,
That's a
sir.
long time.
This is a
And
long time.
How the
It
weather
is.
each winter? Because lately, every winter season is like striking really hard.
Well, when I say winter is
Yes, sir.
starting December 21st, but when this is really snow, we get like 12, 6 inches of snow. So the happiness is the transportation is really, really bad because we can use only, sometimes we can use only cars 4x4s. But when this is easy winter, you can go in your car, the regular car, but the happiness is the cold is really bad, the wind, because most of the time the wind's coming from Canada, so that is cold, and depends how many miles for hours is the wind. So as more miles you get with winds, the coolest you get. So that's we worry about every couple of
All
things
right,
about
all
that.
right. No, man. Well, now you guys are in fall. It's starting fall.
Yes, sir, that's
Oh,
correct.
okay.
That's right.
Well, great to hear that. Now, finally, guys, I'm so sorry. Everything got lost today. Uh, right here. Here's the document. This is the right one. Please, let's try to open that document, and we get through it. Okay. So the topic is art, and as you guys open the document, let me ask you something. Art, there are different types of art, different types of things that we can consider art other than pictures and paintings. What type of art? What type of art do you know about? For example, what type of art do you know? I'm gonna give you an example. For example, people consider most of
Abstract.
them
Mm.
Paint.
dancing.
That.
Yes, dancing is
Sorry.
also, but not dancing champeta, right? All right. I mean, dancing like something more
Dancer
cultural,
is
right?
something about art.
Yeah, it's not dancing, twerking, you twerking. All right.
No, no.
Salsa.
I don't like
That's
that.
cool.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay. We got music. We got painting. We got dancing. What else do we have?
Yeah,
Flamenco,
most art.
flamenco,
Yeah.
salsa, salsa.
The Olympic Games.
For example, the place Olímpicos, Juegos
Uh,
Olímpicos. I'm sorry. The Olympic,
the synchronized.
I don't know how can I
Uh-huh.
say it. Is dance, artistic
Artistic
dance. I
gymnastics.
don't know.
Artistic, right.
Just with
Synchronized, and
Yeah,
they
the
go in the
name is
water, right?
artistic, artistic
just might
gymnastics. Yes,
be
that's
just
true.
just sure that, and the other when they use
Poetry, yeah,
gymnastic,
poetry.
just sure.
Also,
Uh,
as poetry has to do
Mm.
Sculpture.
with
uh,
writing, right? Writing,
Sounds
poetry.
what do you say?
Okay, they
Poesía,
go hand
poetry?
to hand. Another
Okay.
type of art, for example, botero. What does botero do? No, yes, sculpting. Okay, he
Ah,
does this. So everybody has the document open. Okay, so
Sculpture,
what
a sculpture,
you see some
a
pictures
sculpture.
right there, okay? And this is another type of art which is called abstract art, okay? And the crazy
just
thing about
sure.
abstract art is the
Yeah.
fact that everyone has a different interpretation for the piece of work, okay? So what are we gonna do? We individually, I want you to take a look at the pictures. They're like different pictures, and I better show you. I'm gonna share my screen with you so I can show you, and I'll tell you what to do. So look, there are different pictures, right? This picture, then we have this other picture, then this one, and we also have this one, okay? And we have one more at the bottom, all right? And finally, we have some questions. And what we're going to do is that I'm going to give you maybe 2 minutes on your own. You're going to answer the questions to yourself. And then together, we're going to answer those questions. For example, let's say Alberto asks Astrid, and Astrid asks Javier, and Javier asks Lina. Okay? But before we do that, it's important that we answer the questions ourselves. Now, let's try to read the questions to make sure that everybody is looking at the screen. Alberto, what is the first question? Exactly. Okay. Lina, what's the second question?
What do you see in the picture, and
Uh-huh.
what
Astrid,
meaning
what's the
do you
third
think
question?
it is? Is us?
Why? All right. Rosa,
Mm.
what's the next question?
Do you like art? Why?
I don't think it was it. Okay, Alberto, what's the next question?
What kind of art do you like with? Why is it? Yes.
Uh-huh. And what is the next question, Astrid?
Uh,
Uh-huh.
is art one
And
of the
finally,
you
Lina, what's the next question?
hobbies white?
Okay, so I'll give you just 1 or 2 minutes, okay? And you guys are gonna answer
What
those
can people
questions,
express through
okay?
art?
And then we start asking each other. Is that okay, guys?
Do you have a favorite
Okay, so
artist?
please take your time.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
¿Cómo?
Okay, guys, are you done? Uh, well, if you want, you can answer them apart. If you want, you can answer in the document. Ideally, this is mostly for conversation, not to write.
Teacher, should we answer in the document?
Yeah, you don't really have to type. You just like have an idea of the answer. So let's go. Let's get through it.
it's more
One more
easy.
time, I'm sharing my screen with you guys. So
Just search.
let's go. Let's try to go up. Okay, so we're gonna go one by one. Guys, we see the first picture right here, okay? Now, looking at that picture, what do you think this picture mean? Yeah, the first picture. What do you? Yeah, it's abstract. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think it represents, or
The first
what
one?
do you see in that picture?
Well,
It's like a
Abstract.
fruit. Uh-huh. A fruit? Or
for me, it's like a fruit.
a fruit. You see a fruit.
A
Okay.
fruit.
All
I'm
right.
thinking about a
That's nice.
fruit.
That's nice.
Maybe
What do you see
pear
in
or
that picture,
something.
Alberto? In the first picture.
I'm not very good with art, but the first thing that comes to my mind is a fruit. Some sort of fruit.
Uh-huh. Some something else? All right. Good. All right. How about the second
I
picture
see.
for
This is somewhere
Astrid?
like
Astrid, what do you see in
the
that
wall
second picture?
paint, something like that. That's I think. That's it.
A foot. Yeah, I can see a foot too. Yeah, yes, I saw. Did you see a foot?
Okay, I can see
Yeah, does anybody see a foot?
a fruit.
Uh-huh, the
Yes,
second one. You see a forest.
yes, I can see. Another fruit.
Okay.
Looks like that.
All
Yes.
Is the
right.
second one?
Yes.
Thanks God, this is a conversational
No, I
class.
see a
And thanks
forest.
God, this is good, open for
I
interpretation,
see
because
like a
if this
forest
was just a traditional
in a
class, you would
sunset.
say, no, it's a
The
food,
colors of the
period. That's
sunset
it.
on a forest.
You have to see a food.
I see
All
trees.
right. Um, Lina, what do you see in the third picture? Okay,
Yes.
1 second. Finish. What do you see? Uh-huh.
The third.
Figures.
Give me 1 second to show the third. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe some silhouettes, figures. um, figures.
One person in
I
the
don't
back.
know. I can see very well. But
Look,
maybe face. I can
Uh-huh.
see a face in
yes,
the
facing the
part
back, right?
of
Like the person, one person in the
yes,
back.
yes.
Uh-huh. Yes.
That's
Yes.
yes. Teacher in the second picture. Maybe a
All
face.
right. In circles.
The
Okay.
nose on the eyes, closed
I
eyes.
don't know if Rosita or
The
Javier are with me right now. I don't think
midline of the face.
they're
Um,
in the group in this moment. But
I don't
in the
know.
final picture, Paola, what do you see?
And circles.
I don't know this one, the one I'm showing right now, the penguin.
The final picture. Um,
I
the
don't
third
really know how to say
picture.
that thing. I
Right
know
over there.
when they put their
I see a
colors,
heart, but for
the
me it's like
board, the board
a
thing.
painter palette. How do you say
Mhm.
the thing when that they
Uh-huh.
put the colors?
Everybody sees a heart. Yeah.
Yes, the painter.
Okay, good. Well, and finally,
Okay, but with the
Astrid,
shape
what do
of
you
a
see in
heart,
the final
which is
picture?
kind
What
of
do you see
obvious
in
for
the
me.
final picture for sure?
For me, it looks like heart
Feelings,
too.
uh-huh.
The
Yes.
half of a heart.
Uh-huh.
I can see a village. Yes.
Okay, yeah, in my case I see like geometrical
Also
figures,
a
something like that.
square.
Well, that's about
Hmm.
it. So how about now we go with the
And
questionnaire, okay? And we're gonna start with
uh,
Astrid. Astrid,
no more.
look at the second question. It says, "Do you like art and why?" But you are going to make this question to one of the people in the chat.
Okay.
The second question. Do you like
Um,
art and why?
for Paola.
Yes.
What do you see in the no? Three questions.
All types of art in
Okay.
general.
Okay. Do you like art and why, Paola?
Yes, well, I just have a question. Art referring to paintings or all kind of art? All right. Yes, obviously, I love art because I am a musician and a dancer. So everything that has to do with art is more than okay with me. And I love it because it's probably one of the best ways you can express yourself and one of the most
All right,
entertaining and
cool.
interesting
Paula, now
ways that you
you
can
proceed. Now you select another
show who
person
you
and you
are,
make
what
the
do you
next question.
think, how do you feel, etc. So for me, art is a very important part of my life and in general. So yes, I love art. All right. Alberto, for
Yes.
Alberto, what kind of art do you like and why?
Well, I like the painting because the happiness is sometimes when I have free time, I try to do couple pictures, and most of the time when I can have time, I go in the beach and try to do pictures like that. So I can spend my time
You like the nature.
couple
Okay, that's
times,
good.
but it's only when I
All
have
right.
free
Oh,
time.
Alberto, really cool.
It's very,
Alberto, the
very,
next question for one of your
I
friends.
say that's not too often. Go ahead, but and I like the natural too. Yes. Is the one of the your hobbies? Why? For let me see. For what are the names I have here? Astrid. For Astrid.
Okay. No. The art is not a hobby because
Uh-huh.
depends the art, no? Um,
Okay,
the
so
picture
you
I
say it
don't
depends,
know
okay? It
interpretation,
depends
but
on the kind of art.
the
Okay.
type music
Astrid, maybe
or
now you can make the
poetry.
next question for Lina because Lina
This is
hasn't
interesting.
responded to
I
any of the
like.
questions. So please, can you proceed and make the next question for Lina?
It depends. Okay. Lina, what can people express through art? Lina?
Just I am here. I'm sorry. I have some problem. Okay. What can people express talk to art? I think almost all the people can express in different ways the art because we can find art in all the parts, maybe in like picture, in the way we can talk, the way
People can
like
express their feelings, the way they feel, emotions, and
for
everything.
example,
That
in
sounds
the
okay.
same in the classroom, we
And
can
now, Lina,
show
you have
something
Alberto,
at the
Paola,
art,
or Astrid for the
our
next
students.
question. Please
I
read the
think
next question to one of them,
yes, the
please.
people can. All time. Uh, well, Alberto, do you have a favorite artist?
Well, I like
All right,
Picasso.
and maybe this question is for
I
everybody
like
because
Picasso,
Alberto likes
and for a long
Picasso.
time, this is
Paola,
a
someone you
he has,
admire
he
for
has
music and I
a
was a dancer.
good background too, and he has good pictures too. That's I like him.
It doesn't matter if he's famous or not. Yes,
Um,
you love Mozart.
music. Like famous one?
Mozart is a genius. All right, okay, pretty good. Astrid,
Um, I love Mozart. Very famous. You know Mozart,
uh-huh. Ah, you
one of my
like
favorite
Botero's part.
musicians of all time. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, for me, Mozart.
There is one.
Beethoven is great, but Mozart is genius. So for me,
Oh, really
definitely him.
cool, really cool. I didn't know that. If you guys visited Medellin before, you can see, the whole park with a
Okay,
lot of bombitas right there.
I like the
Uh,
part of
Elena,
Botero.
any favorite artist?
Ah, Botero part, yes, yes. Here in the
Mm-hmm.
park, Bucaramanga, here is,
Yes.
there are one. There is one. Yes.
Adele, okay, Adele. We have Paola here. Paola, you listen to Adele? Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, teacher, I like the
Yes.
music. I like listen to my music. I like Adele. Yes, she's a good
Oh,
writer, singer.
all right, all right. Really cool. Very difficult to what?
Yes, a lot. I have
Like,
to. It is very
very difficult to sing like she
required
does.
for serenades and concerts. So I have to start listening to her a lot because I have to learn the songs and sing the songs in the concerts. So
All
yes,
right.
she's very good. She's very, very good. One of the best right now.
Okay,
The
all
best
right.
voices.
And look, right now, talking
Very
about art,
difficult to
I'm
sing.
sending you right now a picture, guys. Okay, I want you to please take a look at that picture and
To
tell
sing,
me
to
who
try to
is the
sing
person in that
her
picture.
songs.
Okay, this is one of the
Yes,
most
yes, the way she
famous
does, of course, because it's not
creations
like it's
in
Mozart,
art, right? The Mona Lisa,
but
one of the most famous paintings in art, all
the
right?
interpretation
And the reason why I'm
is
pointing out
is
La Mona
difficult.
Lisa is because
Yeah.
I want you to answer this question. Um, very, very simple question. Who was the painter of the Mona Lisa? Who's the author? Okay, so Da Vinci, right?
Mona
Da
Lisa.
Vinci is the one who painted this girl or woman, or people say has a lot of interpretation. This girl, they say it represents I don't know, happiness, homosexuality, represents freedom, a lot of things. Okay, but well, about aliens,
Leonardo da
can you
Vinci.
explain that?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Some people say
Leonardo.
Leonardo da Vinci.
the background of the picture has aliens, so Da Vinci was all right. Uh huh.
There is one about aliens. I'm sorry. Uh, some
Wow.
people said
Okay,
that says
I
that
guess I know the person
say
who said that. I know
Say.
who
that the
it is.
picture in
Okay,
the
it's
background,
exactly
the background
aliens.
of the
All
picture
right.
has aliens
All right. So
hidden
why am I bringing this to the subject?
of the painting. So you can find
I'm going to put two
alien
sentences,
ships
and you guys are going
in the
to tell me
background.
if the
So
two
they say that
sentences
this
mean the
picture is so
same
this painting is so
or they're
special
totally different. So we
because
know
it's
that
showing
Da
us
Vinci,
that
Leonardo da Vinci, Da
aliens
Vinci,
exist.
Da Vinci painted La Mona Lisa. Okay. If I write
Yes.
this, guys, La Mona Lisa was painted by Da Vinci. That I mean, do those two sentences have the same meaning? Sorry, right here, I just made a mistake. I mean, this sentence right here and this one right here, do they have the same meaning? Yes or no? How many people say yeah? How many people say no? You say yes? It's expressed in a different way, but with the same meaning? Okay. Alberto, you think it has the same meaning? No, it has a different meaning.
Um,
Okay, Astrid, you think it has the same meaning? Well, very simple. Look at the two sentences I have on the
I say
screen,
yes,
and you're going to tell me if the two
but it's
sentences have the
expressed in a
same
different
meaning
way.
or they have a different meaning.
In general, I'm not sure.
No,
The difference is in the order. There, obviously,
I
we
think
see
so.
that there's a different order, but as far as meaning, do they
I
express
don't
the same?
understand too. So
All right. Okay, Elena, yes or no? The same or different? Okay,
okay,
and
Chinese
truth of the matter
painting
is that yes, it is completely the same thing. Okay, but
uh,
like
is
some of you
different
say,
in
it
the
is
order.
expressed in a different way and a different order. Okay, and I don't know, guys, if you I asked you at the beginning
Uh,
about passive voice and active voice. The first one is active, and the second one is passive voice. Okay, I'm gonna give you a short review on
this is
active
the
and
same.
passive voice, but before I do that, do you remember
Yes,
this
it's the
topic? Do you
same.
know something about this topic? A little bit? No? Okay, so what we're going to do is something simple. I'm going to refresh your memory in the easiest and the simplest way to do this. So number one, we're going to concentrate in the one that says active. Okay, so right there we have something that says Da Vinci painted La Mona Lisa. And then obviously right here
A little
we see
bit.
that the order has been inverted. Okay, La Mona Lisa
I
is
don't
first, and then Da
remember.
Vinci comes in
No.
actually at the end. Okay, and there's some reasons for that. So let's talk about the active voice first. Okay, so active voice in reality, guys, is something that we use every day to express um, that a subject is doing any action, okay? And that active voice part is going to concentrate in this question, the question who, okay? And you're going to understand why we concentrate in the question who versus passive voice that it concentrates in the question what. Why? Because imagine for a reason this. What happens if I erase Da Vinci? What is your first question? If I say painted la Mona Lisa, what is your first question? Who did it, right? Your first question is who? Who painted la Mona Lisa? So you say, okay. Picasso painted la Mona Lisa. No, you say, no, Picasso, he wasn't. It was Da Vinci. So Da Vinci painted La Mona Lisa. So active voice is refers to or relates to the person who is doing the action. Okay, so every subject that is doing an action, that's going to be the emphasis
Who?
of active voice. Okay, I'm
Who?
gonna
Who
give
did
you
it?
other examples over here. For example, hey guys, do you like pizza? Everybody likes pizza? Okay, so we eat pizza, right? So what happens if I erase we? What's the first question? Who eats the pizza, right? So us. In this case, we eat pizza. All right. So it's very important that in active voice we concentrate in the person who's doing the action. Okay. Versus passive voice. What happens in passive voice? In passive voice, if
Yes,
you
of
take a look
course.
at the
Yes,
first sentence,
yes.
La Mona Lisa was painted by Da Vinci. What happens if I erase La Mona Lisa? What is your question?
Who?
What
Who?
what was painted? So what was painted by Da Vinci? So you say, oh, listen, Da Vinci painted La Mona Lisa. So La Mona Lisa was painted by Da Vinci. That is the biggest difference between active voice and passive voice. One concentrates in the person, the second concentrates in the thing, in the object. Okay, that's why the
What?
object in passive voice
What?
is
What is
What
always
was
what?
going to
painted?
come first. Now, to understand objects, subjects, we're gonna take my examples of we eat pizza. What is the subject in this sentence? We eat pizza. What's the subject?
Was painted by.
Okay, so this one, I'm gonna put this one with the color. Okay, I'm gonna give him the color
All right.
yellow. Okay, we. Okay, what is pizza? The thing. All right. So the thing is often known as the object. Okay, I put a blue color right there. And what is in color red? Sorry, what's in color? I'm gonna give it
The subject we.
the verb. Okay, the verb is in red. Okay, so yellow, we got the subject. Red we got
The
The
thing.
object.
the verb, and blue we got the object. So we eat pizza. So remember this:
Okay.
subject makes the action, object receives that action. Okay, so we eat pizza. If I was going to put right here,
Blue, blue, blue
The
is
The
not
action.
verb.
because
same
The
sentence in
verb.
passive voice, what do you think is the first change? What is the sentence? What's the order? Uh-huh. Yeah. Then what's next? The verb to be. Uh-huh. Okay, the verb to be. But the verb to be has multiple forms. Is, was, were, are.
Starting with the object. The pizza. The pizza.
Uh-huh. So
Then
The verb to be.
verb to
the,
be
The
in
verb
the
to
past.
be
pizza, yes,
is.
is in present,
eat,
right?
ate,
We eat pizza is in present tense. So the pizza
ate.
it's what is,
But
yes,
I
Where?
think in present
is
because the
eaten,
sentence is in present. I think
is
the
eaten.
Yeah.
Who is the pizza?
have to be a relationship between the first
by
active
by
voice
us.
to passive
Okay,
voice.
the pizza is
Yeah.
eaten by us.
Right.
All right. Now here's a couple things. Again, I'm gonna put this in color red because this is the action. What happens with the action?
Is
What difference do you notice from the first one in active voice and the next one in
is
passive voice?
It's already
is.
is.
Is eating.
Yeah,
The pizza is already.
yeah, it has to be in past
I see that.
participle. Okay, past participle,
Wait.
Us.
which
Us.
is
Us.
eaten in this
By
case.
us.
By us.
Eh,
By us.
the pizza comes first. There's the object. The object, in this case, comes first. And finally, the subject that was in active voice as first comes in last place. Okay. Now, Why do we
It
have
has
this
to be a
pain? It's very
participle
simple. Remember
in
that in the
participle
passive
form.
voice we concentrate in the object, not in the subject. Simply because, imagine this. If I take pizza, I can erase the word pizza, and I have this sentence that says we eat, and that is a complete clause. That is a complete sentence. Now we eat what? We eat pizza. But notice that pizza is not necessary. Okay. So that's why I can leave it or skip it. Usually we don't skip it. We say what we eat. In passive voice, I can erase by us. And now I have a full idea. The pizza is eaten. By who? Well, if that is important to mention, you say it, okay? By us. All right. So we have two. We have two types of voices: active voice and passive voice. Okay. Now, Lina said something important. The verb to be is going to represent the tense. So, for example, we eat pizza is in present tense. The verb to be is in present tense is. Da Vinci painted La Mona Lisa. La Mona Lisa was painted because it's in past, and the action is always going to be in past participle. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys this example, and you are going to tell me, what could be the form in active voice. Just give me a second right here. I got this one for you. Whoops, we're back. Okay, so the first sentence is Donatella Versace, Versace, whatever you want to pronounce that, designed that dress, and the second one is can you help me please? Michelangelo sculpted Michelangelo. I think it's Michelangelo, but it's in Italian. But okay. Anyways, Pepito Perez. Okay. Pepito Perez sculpted David. Okay. So please, can you put that in passive voice? Right on the other side. Think through it and then let me know. Okay, what your options are.
Michael.
Please go ahead if you're ready.
Michael. Michelangelo.
Misha?
It's perfect. Really good. All right. Who wants to do the second one?
Can I do the first one? That dress was designed by Donatella Versace.
Hello? Someone wants to do the second one? Alina, okay, let me see. Someone's writing. Let me see.
Hello?
I didn't notice no one was writing. So I'm sharing my screen. I don't see if. Okay, let me just come over here. David was sculpted by, yes, Michelangelo. I think it's Michelangelo. Okay. Let me just copy and paste that in.
Lina is writing.
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Yes. Yeah. Go to your in your keyboard. You have a one of the keys says imp. Okay, let me. It's at the. Go to the function keys, and right next to F12,
Teacher,
is
can I
there's
ask
one
you
that says
something
imp,
really quick?
imp, imp,
I had a
IMPR,
tutor,
can,
well,
PEPSIS.
a
Uh-huh.
work
You
and
just
for intermediate
click
for
that
the
one
intermediate course,
and
and
then copy
they
and
asked me
paste
to
on
make
a
a
Word,
screenshot of
and you
these
see the whole
sessions.
screen.
Do
Okay.
you know how can I do it?
All right. Good. I know your tutors are asking you to show and prove that you are attending the meetings, right?
Yeah.
You know that this is really important because it gives you points. It gives you I don't know if this is part of your rubric of your grading system in your rubric. Okay. So look, how many points do you get for coming to the sections?
That's it. That's it. Right. Oh, all right. Thank you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Exactly.
All
It
right.
is.
Yeah, I was
It
originally
is.
I wasn't told to give them an inform, but mostly you have to keep a record, and
30.
what I have to
But
do
I
is that I have to
thought
keep
that you were
attendance
gonna give like a
of
report or
your meeting.
something of
So
our
I
participation,
guess
but
that
apparently not.
when I send
We
the
have to
attendance,
give the
they will
screenshot
tell their
of.
tutors, hey,
They
listen,
don't say how
Paolo,
many
you come
sessions we
this
have
fast,
to
man. What
give
happened?
evidence,
All right.
but
So
I think it's maybe one.
they
I'm
will
gonna
say
try to give as much as
Alberto
I
was in
can,
New
but
York and
yes,
he
30
forgot
points
about
for
the
this
meeting.
this job right now is
So
called oral interaction,
something like that.
and we
All
have to
right.
do some
So
stuff
guys,
about Edgar Allan
let's take a
Poe,
look at the
very
two
difficult,
sentences right here.
and then we
So
have
we
to give
have
a
that
screenshot
dress
of
was
the
designed
speaking
by
sessions.
Donatella Versace.
And that's part of it.
Versace.
Mhm.
Okay, guys, judge me if I'm wrong or right. David was sculpted by Michelangelo. Michelangelo, right? Michelangelo. Michelangelo. All
Oh,
right.
okay.
The Michelangelo. Okay, and even my middle name is Italian. My middle name is Giovanni. That's the only Italian. That's the only Italian thing I can pronounce. Giovanni. Okay. All right. So
Okay.
here we got the sentences, right? Guys, please. I'm gonna ask you a very, very honest. I need a very honest question. Is this being clear so far? Are we having any clear with active voice and passive voice difference?
Correct.
Astrid,
I
Yes,
think
correct.
so,
Lina,
yeah.
Alberto,
Yes.
yes?
Whatever.
Okay, good. So why?
Michelangelo.
Why I'm asking you this?
Italiani. Is
An
Because
action.
Italian.
we're going to do an exercise, and here we're gonna make a little drastic transition. We're gonna stop the
Oh,
art topic, and we're going to just talk about news. Okay? And when I say
all right.
we're going to talk about news, I mean we are going to do an exercise, and I'm going to leave you homework, just like I left the other groups on homework. This homework is for you for this Friday. Okay? So we're going to work together this first part. And then on Friday, everyone is going to do something for me.
Yes.
Okay? I guess this is the first homework
It's
I'm
clear.
leaving you.
Yes.
Yes.
And so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And here is something, guys. I'm going to send you now a different document. Just just give me 1 second, guys. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay? Give me just I'll bring you the document. I don't have it in this computer.
Take it. Take it. Take your time.
Don't worry, teacher.
Take a break.
Yes.
Now what? Now what can we do?
Uh,
Rosita left? Did she go? Mm. She disconnected? Well, I think so.
Yes.
Like obvious. What kind of question is that, Paola? Come on.
Hi, please. Don't worry.
So I didn't know you were in New York, Alberto. I didn't know. I didn't listen to that part in your presentation. So
no,
do you,
I never did my presentation. I want to do
oh,
for you guys right now because teachers can listen me.
yes, sure.
Eh, I I am born in Cali, Colombia, long time ago, right? Yes, I born in 1955. June
Whoa.
1st is June 1st is my birthday. If you want to give me a present, I appreciate that.
Sure.
And I came this country in 1986 because this is the dream, American dream. Now I say I want to stay in this country
We
for
keep
a
you the
couple of
secret,
years.
man.
As
We keep
soon
you
I
that a
can save
secret.
him $50,000. As soon as I save him my $15,000, I
All
go back to my
right.
country. The
Yeah.
happiness is I never save 50,000
You
because
never.
no, but that's I say right because now I do couple things. I think I do very well. I had two daughters. My older daughter is 37 years old. My second
Awesome.
one is 33. I marry. Second time, don't say nobody, please. Okay, this is only for this group, okay?
We can
I
keep
live in
secrets.
here in
Don't
New
worry.
Jersey. I was in Florida. I live in before almost 1 year in Florida
Wow,
and
it's
Fort
really
Myers.
impressive.
That's in the
Uh,
West Coast. And
sure.
now I come in here. I try to get my time for get retired. I think so. I get retired in 5 years. I go back to my country. That's my dream. Go back to my country.
After you save the $15, the 15,000.
No, no, yeah. That's why I work too hard for it, saving the $50,000 now. No, you know the happiness is we in the beginning I say well 50,000. 5 years later, no, it's too much. I want to save in 25,000.
Oh,
Yeah, because we yes, because it's just too hard to get 25. But the happiness is I start working in the construction business and I am the carpenter. So I think I did a good
All
things.
right, all
I buy
right,
the old
okay.
houses, I
Damn,
remodeling the houses and sell them. So that they flip
pretty
the
good,
money.
man.
So I'm making
No,
couple
no, no,
things,
no. I
good
mean,
deals.
that story is,
And now
man. I hope you can
I
save
live
the
in my
50,000.
own
Man. fifty
house,
thousand is a lot of money.
thanks God. And I have a house in Cali and farmer too. I have farmer in La Cumbre next to Jumbo City in Cali. I try to be that. So I want to get retired. As soon as I get retired, hasta la vista, baby.
that is awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Of
Oh
course,
no, it's my pleasure.
obviously.
You can
Well,
interrupt us now,
man, I hope you
teacher.
can get
Don't
those
worry.
50 and can come back soon. But you have American nationality?
Oh,
Okay.
But the happiness is we try to feel we have to work hard. So if I work hard, I can save the $15,000, right? But we have to put in some goal in your life. If you're making goals in your life, you can get it. You can reach it.
sure.
If you say, "Oh no, I'm coming out here because nobody love me in my country," so you feel like
All
that,
right.
you don't do anything. Yes, yes, that happens. Yes, sir. I get married here for some lady from Puerto Rico. That's why I know Puerto Rico. I get married with her. I get my papers because my daughters. When I came here, I say I try to save the money. So when I almost my oldest daughter, she's finished the high school in Colombia. She told me, Daddy, you know what? I want to go with you. I said, excuse me? Do you want to stay with me? Yes, I want to stay with you. He said, oh, honey, you know what? I don't ready for that. He said, why? Because I don't have papers. Because I under the paper for a long time. So that's when she told me that she wanted coming. So I started worrying about the papers. So I had a friend of mine, we are very close, and I asked her, she want to help me for the papers. She told me, no problem, Albert, I help you with
There you
that
go.
because I know you for a
Well,
long time.
well, sorry, I have
She
to
was
admit,
my girlfriend
but
for a long time.
great,
I don't
great,
want
great
to give,
story, man,
I
great
don't want to get
story.
married with
Okay,
her
so what are we
because this
doing,
is, I
guys?
feel I
Going
want to go
back,
back to my country.
and
So,
there's a
and
PDF
she told
right
me it's
there.
up to
If you
you.
open
So
it,
I get married with her
do you get it?
and just help me a lot with
Okay,
the papers. I
okay.
get my
With Astrid,
papers
do you get it,
and I
Lina?
got my citizenship too.
Okay, so
And I don't
that
remember how long,
document, it says passive voice
1990
newspaper headlines. So
something.
headlines, when you're
So
watching the news,
that's why
headlines are like
I now
titulares,
I prepare
okay?
for vote for Hillary.
For example, you guys knew that in Medellin today there was a landslide, a catastrophe in Medellin.
Sorry.
You heard that? It's in the, no, it's not a link. It's a PDF document down the chat. You can see it in the chat. Okay, so
Yes, teacher.
so what are you doing for me for this
Yes.
Friday? What are you doing for
Yes.
me? So you guys have a document that looks like this, okay? It says newspaper headlines. And the question says create newspaper
Yeah.
headlines using passive voice for these 5 topics. So for example, what is topic
Oh
number
yeah, I
one,
hear that.
Astrid?
I
Where is the
pref
link that where is the link? Sorry, teacher, where is the link?
What is topic number 2, Lina? Okay, what is topic number 3, Paola? What's number 4, Alberto? No, go to the chat. In the chat, you can find the document, the PDF. It's not a link. It's a file that's sent you. What is the next one, Astrid? Number 4.
Murder at the beach.
Film star arrested. And what is number 5, Paola?
Win the lottery.
Sports. Okay. All right.
sales
So
of the new
for a
iPhone.
moment, I'm going to just again. I'm going to stop
I don't
sharing the
have the
screen
link, teacher.
because I'm going to give you an example of what exactly you are going to do. So imagine this. The first topic is murder at the beach, and I'm writing on the chat, guys, so you can see it. Okay. Murder at the beach. So you guys are going to create a news radio news headline
Okay, so
or TV news
okay. Four,
headline. So
winning the
I would say
lottery.
something like this. If
Four,
this was
pardon,
me,
Peter
and
started
if I had to
arrested.
create a headline for that, I would say something like this. Let's
Sports.
say
Sports, right, I got it.
52-year-old 52-year-old man was killed this morning by a thief at the beach. All right? Or I can say, for example, simply, a man was murdered at the beach. Yeah, a man was murdered at the beach. Yes?
Good.
So what happens right there is that in both of those examples, I have passive voice. Okay, so the idea is that we're going to do passive voice with those topics. Yes, somebody has a question? Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. Yeah, that's passive voice.
All right.
Why? Because mhm,
Yes.
mhm, uh-huh,
But
yes.
No.
I have a question, teacher. This is the past voice or this is a passive voice?
Like I said, it's
Okay.
not necessary. It's not
But
necessary. For
why?
example, a
But
man
why
was
you
murdered at
used
the
a
beach by
man?
another
Because
man,
the
for
man
example. Why is it not necessary?
is
Remember that in passive
you
voice,
say the
the
before.
person who does the action
If
is not
I
so
try if I
necessary.
work about
Why?
the
Because
some
we understand that
person,
the most important thing is
this
what happened
persons
to
I
the
can to
object.
use
In
in
this
the
case,
final
in
by
both cases,
something
the object
like
is a man. For
by a
example, a
man.
man kills another man. That other man is the object. So it's
I
more
need to
important to
change
know
the
what happened
vision
to
the
that
first
object
person
than to
change
know
the
what
amount in
happened
the
to the
last part
person that
of the
made the
sentence.
action.
In the final,
So
I'm
I give
sorry,
you
in the
two
final
examples.
of
In
the
the first
sentence.
one, I put 52-year-old man, this
Uh,
is the object, was killed this morning by a thief at the beach. I put by a thief because I want you to know who killed him. If I erase that thing, if I erase 52-year-old man, and if I only put was killed this morning by a thief, you're gonna ask me who was killed by a thief. I mean, what? Okay, so that's 52-year-old man. So that's why this one is more important than the other one. So those things are 5 different topics. For each topic, you are going to create a headline. I give you 2 examples. All
mhm.
right. So going back and sharing my screen with you again. So yes, go on, go on, no man, go for your wife, go for your wife.
Yes.
No, go for your wife. Okay, all right. A student, yes, yes, a student was killed by him. Yeah, a student was killed by his wife because he didn't pick her up. Okay, Alberto, no, don't worry. You can go. You can go. Go pick your wife.
Right.
That's okay. Girls, we're just about to finish this.
Teacher,
All right, man. Have a good one.
excuse
So,
me, can
girls,
I
what do
have
you
to leave
do?
him because I had
You
to pick up
do
my wife.
so
She's
you
coming
do
from
this.
work
You do
like
the
11 and now
headlines
it's
for all of them,
11:10.
okay? Followed by what? At the
Said
bottom
she
it
wanna
says
kill me.
radio news bulletin
So,
using passive voice. Paola, can you read?
A
so
student was
Jefferson,
killed
yes,
by his
stars.
wife.
that's correct.
Uh
Because
huh.
he was
No,
late. He was like pick it
the
up.
the whole exercise. Radio news bulletin.
Because he didn't.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry about that.
Bye bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Thank you.
Uh huh.
Sorry
What are the
about
topics?
I go one. Thank you.
Okay, you know that these are the topics, but you can use any other topic. Okay, Lina. Lina, can you read the example?
The example? Okay. All right. In small
Unveiled.
groups, write a radio news bulletin using at least 4 examples of the passive voice. Choose one of the topics below or use your own idea. War technology, Hollywood, K-pop, dating, music, and nightlife.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The white
The cue is
iPhone 8 was launched by Apple yesterday at the Tokyo Convention Center. The sound after gadget was unbelievable
good. So look at the
available
example.
by Apple
Attentive crowd. So look at the
CEO,
example.
was extremely
So this
proud to the
example has
introduction
about
his
one,
product
two,
to
three,
the Asian
four
market.
different
Lines were
sentences
formed
using
by
passive
people
voice.
waiting to buy
So
the new phone.
individually, You
The
guys
chorus
are going to do the
quakes,
first part,
quakes,
writing the
stretched
headlines.
for
Number
miles.
two,
Imagine us.
if you
Oh,
want to do it in pairs, you can
the
do it in pairs. But
curious,
if you want to work alone, you can also do it
curious,
alone. You select one of
the
the topics,
curious stretched
and
for
then
miles.
at this part right
Images
here,
of the huge
in these
crowds
lines,
were
you are going to
flying on
write a news
Google Maps
bulletin.
to the delight
Okay?
of the attending crowd.
So you basically are going to use
Attending
passive
crowd.
voice to write a news bulletin. Okay? In some of the sentences that you're going to write, you're going to create, you're going to use passive voice. My question for you is your homework clear, girls? Yes? Okay. Yes, Astrid? Okay, okay. I think Alberto is calling. Let me answer. Uh, he just got back quickly. Okay. I can't stop sharing the screen with you. Let me see if I can do it right now. Okay, right here. So back with you, girls. Well, we're finishing. That this is a wrap. But on Friday, I'm going to take that lesson from you. Okay? I want you to please have it ready, please, because that's the first thing.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
want to
good.
listen
Yes,
to you reading, and I want to check your pronunciation
yes,
for
teacher.
Friday. Okay, girls, clear?
Yes, teacher.
What happened? Wait, I Uy, qué poco. Listo, amor, acabé.